Hello everyone and welcome to my video. So this video is the continuations of my last maybe about 6 or 7 years ago video about the unboxing of one of this watch. I believe this one or maybe this one. And anyway, so this is just a continuation because I see that the people are still watching that video. So maybe if I give them my updates about using these watches for about 6-7 years already, it will help them even further. So I have using these watches for about 6 maybe 7 years, and I'm going to give you some of my impressions. Okay, some of my impressions. The first one is that they are still working well. Okay, so I never recharge the battery, and sorry, I recharged the battery, but I never swapped the battery. So this is still the default battery that comes from the factory. So they are still working well, right? Then there were several situations where they are completely off. They were completely off because I didn't use them for more often. In that scenario, then what I do is I bring them outside and then put them in the place where there is a light. I mean, there is a natural light. Then I just leave it there. Let them face the sky so that they receive the light, and they will recharge themselves. For me, it took about maybe 1 or 2 days maximum to completely recharge them. So that what I'm usually doing when they are completely off. Okay, so in terms of the functionality, they are still okay. They work well and never swaps the battery, and it still work until now. So this one is high, this one is mid, so this is the level of the battery. So they are now still usable. So I think I recharged them close to 1 month ago. Yeah, so they can still hold a charge. Okay, so that is the first thing. The second thing, maybe it's my second information that I would like to tell you is that you see, well, the shape or maybe the conditions are still okay. The strap is functioning, and then in overall, I mean, they are working well. I mean, they are still okay, both of the appearance and also the functions. But you can see here there is a mark in this AQS 800W. Right, so because this is I think mineral glasses, then it is scratchable. Yeah, but regardless, nevertheless, you can still see them well, right? You can still see the dial and the face of the watches properly. So that's the second point. The strap, etc., are still working, still in good conditions. Then the third information I'd like to tell you, perhaps about this dial, because this dial has or this dial have the luminescence pane on that, so it can glow. So I'm going to charge them. But I mean by charging is that to put them, to side them under the light or under the lamp, and you see it's glowing now, so it's still working well. It is really important when you stroll in darkness. And you can also use this light to illuminate the second dial there, sorry, the second display. Yes, it also applies to the second one here, the big guy. Yeah, I usually use this one for a light sport, table tennis or jogging, for example, whereas this big guy is for something a bit extreme, such as maybe maybe hiking or diving, or maybe going to some surfing, etc. Yeah. So now it seems to be still, see, the illumination light is still working well, and then you can also turn on the light. Okay, so that's the third point. So the dials are working okay. Yeah. So I think those three are the update that I would like to tell you. Another points perhaps as additional informations, these two watches are actually still in the market, yeah, and the prices are quite consistent. So you can get this maybe around 30 or 40 euro. I mean, it depends on one's economy, but for me, for that price, it is quite worth it, because you have a reliable watch, right? I always bring at least one of them when I travel far or travel far away, because I need to have at least a watch that I can rely on regardless of my other watches situations, because here I don't have to replace the battery, and it can also function regardless of the condition, right? And it's also 100-meter water resistant, so you can use it for to certain degree diving. You can also use this for diving as well. I think I use one of them. I think this one I use them when I dive in Bali. So I use one of them, and then they're still working well. Okay, so that's it for this video. This is the update for these two watches. In my overall impression is positive. I like them, and I think for the price is quite worth to have one of them. Again, this is not a sponsored video. I just want to share some of my opinions to some of you guys, because I see that people are still watching my old video. Anyway, so that's it, and thanks for watching. If you like the video, you can like the video, and yeah, see you around again. Bye bye for now.